welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing a video on nanny drama. Okay. Welcome. So I'll start giving a story of when I first got my first nanny, and that was when I got my son. Okay, there's a long story before that. So I came back to my son back in 2021 April. Back then, mi sikuwa naona like I need help, and that's the mistake that I made. And I would advise any young mom there planning to have a baby, imagine you need that help. So me, I took my time, I gave birth. My hubby was the one taking care of me the first few months, and it was hectic. So I was like, no, I have to bring up my own baby, Nini. So I took quite a lot of time to accept help. So imagine I gave birth in 2021 April, and the first nanny I got was in 2022. When was that? 2022 March, when he was almost turning 1 year old. Imagine. So it has been a journey. One observation that I've made from that, you should never assume that you never need help. Especially if you are becoming a mom, imagine you need the help. These kids do not give you a break. You'll need that break to take care of yourself, and so I think you need help. Consider getting help as early as you notice you're almost going to give birth or something. At least mkuwe mmezoeana na yeye before mtoto akuje, unanielewa? Okay, so I got my first nanny. Where did I get her from, by the way? Na venye tulikaa na yeye from March 2022 ameenda December. Tulikaa na yeye hizo miezi zote. I'm trying to remember where I got her from. Nimekumbuka that time we were living in M.u.k.a.m.i.h, and now bringing up the baby was becoming tough for me. I was never having a break. Our dad is a very busy person. Our daddy, that is my baby's dad, and my daddy he's a very busy person. So mi ndo nilikuwa nakaa na mtoto throughout. Hata singepata break ya kwenda salon. It was hectic. So that's when I considered getting a nanny. And that was in 2022 March. So what I did, I was living in M.u.k.a.m.i.h. Any estate that I go to, I usually join. Estate that is place yenye naishi. I usually look for online groups for people from the same area in case I need help with maybe kujua kwenye nitatoa nini nikiwa wapi na get. So I was in a certain group on Facebook called M.u.k.a.m.i.h on the Spotlight or M.u.k.a.m.i.h on the Lookout. Watu wa M.u.k.a.m.i.h na Kasarani, hi, I know you know those groups. So what I did back then, I posted on the Facebook group nikasema I'm looking for a nanny. At first I wanted I even didn't know wanalipangwa aje, by the way. Sikuwa najua wanalipwa aje. I had no idea. So I remember the post that I made. I wish I can look for it, but I'm using my phone to record anyway. So the post that I made, I said I'm looking for a nanny. Sijui wanalipangwa aje, but anyone interested, you can inbox me. Hey. And that was the first day I noticed that the kind of unemployment that is outside here. Nilipata hivi ma comments, my inbox, and now it was left on me to choose. So when nilikuwa at first I wanted a day bag because I wasn't convinced. But the reason why I took so much time to accept a living nanny, I was not okay with the idea of sharing a home with an outsider. Yeah, it took me time to accept that, especially mtu anakuja mnaishi na yeye, it's not your relative or something. So it took me time to accept that. So at first I was looking for a day bag, mtu wa kukuja akienda. Wenye nilikuwa napata walikuwa wamama. Na unasikia I was still young. Nikipata mtoto I was 25. Because nikiwa na boy nilikuwa 24. By the time I was giving birth I had already turned 25. So mi kuniambia nilete mama homework, I was feeling so uncomfortable. Yeah, so I didn't, when walikuwa na inbox day bag, then they were asking for so much. Mwingine 500 kila siku. Mimi sikuwa najua wanalipwa aje. So I couldn't take a day bag, but kukapata boys fulani akani inbox akaniambia, I know someone and I can refer you to them. I can refer them to you. It's my cousin, siji mimi, and I was interested because you see who you see mtu yeye mwenyewe ameni inbox. So it's a referral, and being a referral, if anything happens, I have someone to run back to nimuulize huyu mtu ulinipa una get. That is how referrals work. So what I did, nikamwambia fanya hivi, talk to her. Akaniambia ako Ushago, she's looking for a job nini. Nikamwambia sawa, talk to her, then you let me know. Then wakaongea, the lady said she's still available. Alikuwa Mluya na huko Busia, Uganda. She was very good. She was very good. We stayed with her for over 9 months. Ameenda December, tukikuja kuanzia 2023. Anyway, her name was Rachel. Rachel, I still appreciate you up to today. Ulinisaidia kujua kulea. Hey, by the time she was coming, this boy of mine alikuwa ananionyesha dust. Imagine, ashapitisha 6 months, so he has to start eating. Amekataa kabisa kufeed kabisa. So, venye Rachel alikuja yeye ndo alinifunza, tukaanza kumpikia uji. And he has taken that uji for over 1 year plus. Sahi hawezi iangalia twice, but at least ilimsaidia aka-add weight. Hiyo time hako anajua, so tulikuwa tunamshika, unampea na kijiko. Sahi huwezi. But I appreciate for all that time that Rachel was here, Maina was able to feed well. So nikaambia huyo Francis, nitie huyo kuze yako, not even a kuzo. I think she was his niece, yeye alikuwa anko yake. So akanipea namba, tukaongea, and she said she will report. So she reported. She was bigger, but ulikuwa unaona at least mimi mama. The first few days were very uncomfortable. I was not able to live with someone. And by then, before I brought the nanny, I had to make sure I've moved to a 2-bedroom. Within the same apartment in M.u.k.a.m.i.h, I moved from a 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom house. So that by the time the nanny is coming, atakuwa na room yake sisi yetu. Yani kutakuwa na hiyo, but still it was kinda uncomfortable. Imagine it took time for me to feel comfortable having someone who's not a relative in my home. So, Rachel came. Was very kwenye tu nakumbuka nilikuwa tu uncomfortable, but she took time akaniambia mimi bora tunasikizana, nikikosea uniambie nini, nikiwa uncomfortable nitakwambia. I think he alikuwa experience, she has never worked in such a setting before. Alikuwa ananiambia alikuwa anafanyia mama mwingine, so yeye alikuwa sawa. Mimi ndo nilikuwa new in the field of dealing with nannies. So mimi nikamchukua, tukaanza kukaa pamoja. She was very nice. The first, by the way, me before I got a baby, or before by the way, when you get a baby, life overturns upside down. Before then, I was keeping up with Suoten. Unaona venye Suoten anafanya skills online. I was the best cook. Mi nyumba yangu, it was always top notch. But then after kupata mtoto, vitu vichangeaga. Mambo ikabadilika. So she came for the very first time. I saw someone akinioshea nyumba, mimi nilikuwa nimekaa. I was feeling so uncomfortable, but Maina was always breastfeeding, so mimi nakaa tu hapo kwa kitchen nikinyonyesha. Rachel anafanya kazi zote, but she was not good with cooking. Fortunately, I had my younger sister. She had just completed high school last year. Na nikitoto aje Nyambu. So 2022, Nyambu had just completed high school. So she came and she was able to train her. I can train. It took time, of course, to tumevumilia. My Maina was a very demanding baby. I couldn't manage to cook. By the way, that's where my passion for cooking ilienda hivyo, ikaenda ikapotea hivyo. Kitambo, before I got the baby, I used to be the best cook. I used to love hosting. Kina Monica, you can attest to that. I used to love hosting. I used to love cooking. Nowadays, I can say the same. I had even considered opening a hotel, but the passion now is gone. I think now it's gone. I have better things to focus on. So when she came, Maina was very demanding, missing a manage kwa kitchen. I used to be once in a long while. So it took us time to kavumilia food yake, but she was very teachable. With time, Nyambo akamfunza kupika and she became good. So over time, Nyambo akajoin campus in September. Then, fortunately or unfortunately, kadanganyiliwa na boyfriend, akapata ball. I think in September. Yes. Mtoto amezaliwa June this year na aliconceiviwa lini? Yes, I'm right, in September. So, mi sikuwa na notice vitu zina change kwa nyumba. Like, she had between March and September, alikuwa shajua kupika. But then, come September, vitu zikaanza kubadilika. Okay, you know, ukiwa na ball the first few months, anything to do with kitunguu, unasikianga. If you are like me, that is, mi nilikuwa, vitunguu, hata I couldn't even stand living in an apartment because neighbor anapika opposite neighbor, ama mwenye ako juu ama mwenye ako chini, sitatapika. So I think things started changing, but me, I'm very patient with them. By the way, I do give them time. Me, imagine since September, I didn't notice like she was having belly. I didn't notice until December when she told me. So unaona nimevumilia hizo miezi zote. Yes, hata yeye alikuwa anateseka because she got to a point alianza kutupikia food plain. Rice nilikuwa nimemshow always kaanga na vitunguu. But sometimes unapata tu amechemsha hajaika chumvi ama anaika chumvi haangali. Kumbe mtu anasumbuliwa na mimba. Me, I was very patient with her because you see, kurudia 1, 2, 3 imepikanisha food hivyo could have raised an alarm for me. And then I didn't. I was like, because ashajua kupika, maybe ni mistake. Unajua hata mimi nikipika, kuna food zinatokea vizuri, zingine mbaya, so I give them time. But then this patience costed me. So mimi nikampea time September, October, November, December. Vitu has improved. Then she started being hard-headed. I think ni hizo tu manini za ball, hormonal imbalance, I don't know. Akaanza kuwa kichwa ngumu. And I was actually contemplating, but me kufuta mtu kazi now it take time. So I was contemplating. Then she went for a mazishi kwa unajua kwa mazishi na kwanga ni kama harusi. She went for a matanga, then she came back. Then she told me, unfortunately, Mama Maina, I don't think I'll be coming back. Imagine niko na ball ya miezi 3, sitaweza kurudi. I was so heartbroken because that one of the nanny that my boy really liked. She was so able to control Maina. Actually, she came when Maina was 9 months old. Yes. So she came in January actually. She came in January. She came when Maina was 9 months old. She was able to control her. Maina alikuwa amenifika mwisho. Mi hanisikizangi. You shall tell his teacher hivyo wanaona kama mimi like I'm so soft on him. Also his daddy thinks that I'm soft on him, but the dude does not listen to me. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm working on that. So she was so able to control him. I was so happy. I was very, very happy mom. I could now have my life back after sacrificing it for over 9 months, because you see, a few months to giving birth. Life yako, of course. Then after giving birth, I stayed without a nanny for 9 whole months. Mi ndo nimejilelea huyo mtoto hizo miezi zote. I was cooking, I was cleaning, and I was the one taking care of him. And it was hectic, sidanganyi. By the way, that was the time that I learned to let the life flow. Nyumba mimi nikaiachilia. Nilikuwa naosha nikitaka. Nilikuwa naosha weekend, nyumba ya kuoshwa daily. You see, when I was not single, I've never been single by the way. Mimi nilimaliza form 4 kama nimesettle. I've never been single, but when we were before we got the baby inaitwa aje. Of course I was married, but before we got the baby, we dated for over 7 years before we got the baby. Get me right? We had lived together for over 5 years before we got the baby. So this duration that we are not parents yet, that's the duration I'm looking for a name for. Hiyo time nyumba yangu ilikuwa inakaa ikiwa safi. Nilikuwa naosha kila siku, napambanisha, like I love rearranging. I love interior design. My house was always well coordinated. Viti zinapelekana na curtain. But once I got the baby, I didn't have time for that. Honestly, I didn't have time for that. So what happened? She came. Of course, vitu hazijairudi the same mpaka leo. Sijaiweza kucoordinate well. Nyumba yangu bado iko tu bora, the house is it's livable. Sijaweza kucoordinate vizuri yet, but I'm coming back. Mama, I'm coming back for that. So hiyo time before nipate mtoto, what was I trying to say? Venye nilikuwa na tidy up nyumba nini. But even after kupata Nanny, saa venye alipata ball, nyumba yangu ikarudi ile condition ilikuwanga before akuje. And I'm like, now why am I having a Nanny in the first place? So by the time she told me that she's quitting, I had already kind of made up my mind that come 2023 sianzani na yeye. But tuliachana tu na roho poa. Actually, she came, picked her things before nipate. Luckily, hiyo wiki ali quit. My siblings, all my siblings were here. I have some very beautiful sisters. Niko na Nyambu na Shine. Shine is in grade 7, I think. Shine is in grade, she's good with the baby. Ako ni kazuri na ngojea kagrow kakuje huku. Because Nyambu sometimes ye husumbua. So, luckily hiyo wiki alisema anaenda, all my siblings were here, so it was easy to transition. But come January, I had now to look for another nanny after the holiday. January 2023. He. Na si wamenionyesha maneno. That was the start of my nanny drama. Because the first one was very good. Our only issue was the last 3 months before she quit. It was quite tough. I was living on hanging on atachinja. Sikuwa na mshuku. Okay, so come 2023, hata simbukangi was my first. Come 2023, I got another referral. By a former colleague at KCB. Akaniambia, hey, you are looking for a nanny. I have a cousin huko ushago anatafuta job. Ni Waembu. So she referred to me as this girl. She was very young, 19-year-old. Hey, sorry for that, I'm back. So come January 2023, I was referred to this other lady. She was very young, she was 19. And I don't think she has ever raised a baby. I don't know. Unajua when you're getting referrals, wanakuambianga mimi nimeraise. Unaget? Lakini I don't think she has ever shiku. Thank you so much for watching. Part 2 is coming up shortly, so stay tuned.